morning, everyone. It is Monday morning after the Super Bowl. Let me tell you something. That was an exciting game last night. I was on the edge of my seat. I was yelling. Spice was excited with me. We were having so much fun watching the Super Bowl this year. Well, I did have snacks for the Super Bowl. I did not film it. And the reason is because I was just taking the day off. It's Sunday. I took the day off. I enjoyed the Super Bowl. And the snacks that I made myself a nice salad. And that's what I started off with in my snacks. And to get me kind of, full. And then halftime, was that an awesome halftime show? I was shocked. I was great to see Usher, but I was shocked when I saw Alicia Keys. I was like, is that Alicia Keys? Is that her? Oh my gosh. I was so excited to see her in the halftime show. Let me tell you, then, that last play, that did it for me. I was like, wow, Kansas City, what a play. Now, when I went into it, was I rooting for a team? No. All right. When I go into a football game, most of the time, it's the Texans that I am rooting for. All right. But when we get down to the Super Bowl like this, if the Texans aren't playing, I am not choosing a team. All right. What I look for in the game is, number one, the funny commercials. I like some good commercials. Okay. Number two, I like to see two teams heading off together and battling it out and seeing the awesome plays that they make. All right. And so that very first touchdown that they got, that San Francisco got, that was an awesome play. And I was excited for San Francisco. And then each and every little step that they took, I was happy for both teams. And so that's the way I do it. I don't root for a particular team. I like to see professionals on both teams play their best and seeing what they do out on the field to get the scores that they were getting. All right. And, the couple of injuries that I saw, one of them was an injury I did not see coming. Like nobody was around him and he was walking out on the field or running out on the field and all of a sudden he went down by himself. I don't know what happened to him, but he went down with no one around him. And I think it was a hamstring that he pulled, but it was really odd. It was really odd. Okay. And so I'll be interested to follow up on the injury that he had and what exactly happened. Okay. Anyway, let me turn you around and show you my breakfast. It is 11:25 in the morning, and I woke up this morning, took my blood sugar. It was below 200, which I'm happy. All right. And then I wasn't hungry. All right. And so I don't eat if I'm not hungry. And so it's almost noon now. And so let's get in here and let me show you what I made for myself. Okay. Using some of the food bank food that I got this week. Okay. All right. What I did was I made some basic oatmeal this morning. And this is not the quick cooking oats. This is the old-fashioned oats, and this is an H-E-B brand, which is a Texas, grocery store. And I got this from the food bank several months back, all right? And so I am using it. So that's what I made for myself this morning. I also used cinnamon. I used a little applesauce in there. And I use this monk fruit sweetener. Guys, if you guys want to help me out in any way, this is on my Amazon wish list, okay? keep me supplied in this, because I realize now that I really like this rather than sugar. And it doesn't spike my blood sugar, which is good. And then I used a little packet, remember those little snack packets of raisins? I used the raisins in there, okay? And so we're gonna get this served up. And I'm just gonna use a little bowl and get this put in there. And we're gonna see, okay? This is a heart-healthy dose of it, but I added a bunch of stuff in it, so I'm just gonna eat half of it. And that way, okay, I got this one. Let me split it between two bowls. And this will be enough for tomorrow as well, because I added things to it. And you know what? I think I'm going to sprinkle some nuts in there as well. All right. So, and so because I added things to it, it made enough for 2 breakfasts for myself, okay? So I'll have this today and tomorrow. Okay? Let me see. What nuts am I going to add to it? I think I'm going to sprinkle on some walnuts. Okay? That will be good. So I'm going to add a little scoop of walnuts in there, in both of them. And that'll be good. Okay. And then I'm going to sit down and I'm going to eat this. And when I get ready for lunch, which is going to be about 3 to 4 hours from now, I'll check my blood sugar again and see where it's at. But I noticed that it tends to run a little higher in the morning, and then as I go through the day, even though I'm eating, it tends to reduce down. So that's interesting, because usually when I used to take other people's blood sugar in the morning, it would be lower, and then it would increase as the day moved on for them. But for me, it's the exact opposite, which is interesting. So anyway, I will see you in a little while. One of the things that I wanted to do is bring you in and let you see what I have left of the items that I need to use up. I have reduced my stuff down. Okay, and so I have all of the fruit, because I've been working on the fruit in my refrigerator. And so I have all this fruit that I still have to use up. And then 1 can of corn. I'm reducing it down as I go. I have this Rotel tomatoes that I need to use up. I have a couple of bags of this rice that I need to use up. And I want to make a pizza. Okay? And so I'm going to make a pizza out of that. I have this cornmeal that I need to use up. I'm going to make some cornbread out of that, is what I'm going to do. So I have things that I need to get used up. And so I'm going to keep this piled up. I have these peanuts, but I already have a bag. I already have a bag open, okay? And so I'm not going to open that yet. And I'm going to keep going with this and keep it, keep working on it, okay? And I'm literally not touching anything in my pantry right now. I'm using what I have right here that need to get used up. And these oats are one of them. They are at the date that needs to be used up. Anyway, so I'm keeping these for a reason, okay? All right, so we're going to come in here on my counter right here, and we're going to get busy on a salad that I've been wanting to make. All right, let me get a bowl. I'm going to put it in. And the person that's been sending me the containers that I love so much, I did receive the large one, and I received a set of Pyrex as well. So I want to thank you for that. All right, so one of the things that I got for myself for a while back were these bowls, okay? And this is before I got all these new containers. And so I'm going to use this large one for this particular salad that I'm going to make. And I'm excited about this salad. I'm going to use this Lobster Select, and I'm going to make a lobster salad out of it. Okay. Making sure it smells good, and it does. So I'm going to take this lobster and put it in there. And I want these in smaller pieces, so I'm going to cut these up. Into smaller pieces. This is lobster from a food bank haul that I got. Frozen lobster tail. I was so grateful to get it because this stuff is expensive. This is not cheap stuff. I'm really focused on this because many of y'all know that my eyesight is not where it needs to be. And so my depth perception is off. And so I have to be patient with myself. Until the surgeon decides they can do the surgery on my eye. It's really funny how they're really having trouble getting me scheduled in to get my second eye surgery. Here's another one. I think I got it all. All right, so there we have the lobster meat. Okay, and what I'm going to do is, let me wash my hands really quick. And that. And I am going to get out a cutting board. Okay, there's the lobster all cut up. And I'm going to get out a cutting board. Okay. And a knife. Let me find the knife. Here we go. And celery. What did I do with that onion? I had an onion in my hand. Here it is. Okay. And I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Now, I'm going to dice up some celery. Okay. So part of this celery is going in this salad, and part of it is going into another salad. That I'm going to make. I'm going to make 3 different salads today. I've been on a salad kick, so, and I've got all the ingredients to make them, so I'm going to make them. Okay, let me get another dish out here. For the other salad, I'm just going to put that in there. Okay. And the other another salad I'm going to make is a coleslaw, okay? And I'm going to use up this cabbage. I'm going to cut the parts off that I don't want in my salad and take a look down in this and see what it looks like. Okay, and all of this is going into, is going away, okay? All right, and then I'm gonna peel the outside off of these. And this is a cabbage, by the way. A cabbage head that I got quite a while ago, and I really need to use it up. And so that's what I'm doing with it. I'm using it up. And you remember I got the other kind of cabbage, the, what do you call it? Napa cabbage already this last week. And so what I'm doing here is I'm going to make some coleslaw out of this, using a little bit of this celery, the rest of this cabbage, and the reason I'm doing these together is because the sauce is really close to the same for the slaw and for the lobster salad. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's a little perfect size, okay? For a little salad for me. All right, then we're gonna take some of this onion. We're gonna get in here and see what this onion looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some peeling on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down the center, and then And we're going to split a little bit of onion in both. That's all the onion I really want in these. And this I'm going to put into a bag. The onion. I just washed my hands, so flipping that inside out, using it as a glove is one way to keep your hands clean when you're bagging things up. All right, this is going in the fridge for right now. Now, okay, I got we're gonna add a little salt to this. Okay. Pepper. Okay. Added salt to this one, but not to this one. Then I'm going to get a spoon out. I'm done with the vegetables for right now. These vegetables. So I'm going to set that in the side. And we're going to pull these salads up here so you can see them. The coleslaw. We're going to add some mayonnaise to it. We're going to do the same thing with the crab salad. Add some mayonnaise to it. Okay. Then with the coleslaw dressing calls for sugar, but I'm not going to add sugar. I'm going to add this monk fruit sweetener in there instead. Just a teaspoonful. All we need. Okay. I'll put the mayonnaise away because I don't like leaving mayonnaise out. And then, I want to add a little bit of lime juice to both these salads. Just to add a little brightness to them. Not much. A half a lime. And then I'm going to stir these up, mix them up real well, put them in the refrigerator, and they taste better when they've sat in the refrigerator for about at least an hour, if not more. So I'll bring you back then. Okay everyone, I got my new food processor here. And I want to thank the viewer for buying it for me. You're going to see me using it, making one of my favorite salads, which is carrot raisin salad. We're gonna shred the carrots. Right? week. And we'll use these as carrot sticks. That's what we'll do. These are perfect for carrot sticks. But that was way faster. Been over an hour of hand grating it. Sure was. I'm searching for a larger container. I'll be back. All right, so here we go. We have 2 containers. I split them in half. Remember the raisins that we got from the food bank last week? I am going to put 1 bag in here. And 1 come on. Now all the other ones tore really easily. All of them tore real easily. What is going on here? There it goes. All right. And then this bag goes in here. So what this is going to do is it is going to spread out. Instead of eating the whole bag as a snack, it's going to spread it out into here, and I will eat a little bit of carrot raisin salad and stretch out the sugars in the raisins. Now what I'm going to do is put that mayonnaise I put back up. What's coming back out? And we're going to put a scoop of mayonnaise in each one of these. You can make your sauce however you want. I like mayonnaise. I like to make it out of mayonnaise. You can make it out of yogurt. You can make it out of whipped cream if you want to. I don't think I would do that, but all right, we'll put just about that much mayonnaise in there. Then we're going to get this monk fruit sweetener out. Whoever sent this to me, I want to thank you so much, okay? I would have never tried this on my own. But this, guys, is a game changer for me. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons in each one. Okay. Because I'm using it sparingly so it'll last. And then we're going to mix this mayonnaise in with the raisins and the carrots. And I just want to coat the carrots with the mayonnaise. I don't want to overpower it. Just enough to coat the salad. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I have them from the food bank. Now, I might as well use them. So I'm going to get one of the limes out. I'm going to cut it in half over off of the camera here. And we're going to squeeze half of the lime into the salad to give it a little freshness, and it also acts as a preservative as well. So half a lime. In this one, we're going to squeeze a half a lime in this one as well. And these don't have seeds in them, so I'm lucky on that. It did have a stem. I don't want the stem to end up in there. And I just keep twisting the lime, and as you twist the lime, the juice starts flowing out of it. Okay, now I'm going to mix that lime in there. Some of you will probably ask me, why didn't you use one container? And I'm here to tell you the reason I didn't use one container is because I wanted room to mix it up. So I split it in half, and then we'll see if it fits in one container once I get it mixed up. Okay, so this one is done. Now we'll mix this one up. Getting there. All right, the mayonnaise is mixed up in there. I still see a clump of mayonnaise. All right, now we have the mayonnaise mixed in there. Now let's put it in here and let's see if it'll fit. I think it might. It might fit. It's gonna be close. It fit. It fit. All right. Now. Took a little bite. And it tastes good. It doesn't need anything else in my opinion. So, let me get a lid for this. There we go. There we go. This and the mayonnaise goes in the refrigerator. And that's it. I got my 3 salads made today. You guys be blessed because I know I am.